Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Amberlina. I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna go ahead and get into our week ahead reading. How was you guys' week? How was you guys' weekend? Comment below and let me know how last week went for you. This week I'm gonna go ahead and pull from a few cards. I'm gonna try to link them all below because I know some people like to collect them or buy them. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this week ahead. This week ahead, I believe it's going to be November 27th through December 3rd. We are officially fully all the way into Sagittarius season, and I am so excited because I love it. And let me know down below if you can feel the difference. Can you guys feel the, I love Scorpio season too, but you can feel the difference, between Scorpio and Sagittarius season, and I'm definitely here for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pray, and then we can go ahead and get started, you guys. And yeah, let's go. Mother God, Father God, ancestors, angels, and teachers, and our higher self, thank you for allowing me to connect and to channel these messages for our highest and for our greatest good for this week ahead. Thank you for the protection that you give me during this reading. Thank you for the protective energy that you place over this reading. I ask that you cleanse these cards, cleanse this energy, cleanse this space, so that I'm able to connect, to channel, and to hear, feel, and see what I am needing to, Spirit, in order to relay these messages to the collective for their highest and for their greatest good, and in the highest and greatest clarity and love and compassion. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel this message for the collective. Thank you so much for allowing us to spend this time together and to connect with you. I am so grateful, so thankful for all of the healing and loving energy that you bring to us every single day. All praises to the Most High. Ashe. Okay, you guys, let's go. So first I'm going to go ahead and pull and just get a theme, get a general theme of what this week is going to have in store for us this week. Last week was low-key a good week, It was kind of hectic a little bit, but it definitely felt good. It just felt good, it didn't feel like we were in a rush or pushing around. Eclipse season is kind of over, so we're starting to feel all that pressure and that tension starting to lift off of us, Last week I almost kind of felt kind of bored, I was so used to the chaotic stuff, I was literally starting to feel kind of bored. Okay, what are some themes that will play out for us in this week ahead? For anyone that is watching this, for any intuition that will be connected to this reading, what is, oh snap, faith. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things with Sagittarius season, is being able to see things from a higher perspective and having faith that everything is going to be okay. Because usually we don't spend that much time looking into the details of things during Sagittarius season. Is more of like a bigger scale, like a big idea, bigger scale type of thing. But faith is definitely required for that. Let's see what else. Strength. That's not going to stay there. Faith and strength. Those are our two cards. Those are our two themes that'll be playing out for us this week. And at the bottom of the deck, we have anxiety. And I could see that, because like I was saying just a minute ago, there is so much calmness a little bit that's kind of right here. That's kind of making us feel like, okay, so am I supposed to be doing something? Is there supposed to be something going on? Like, what's really happening, So yeah, I could see the anxiety being there. But with strength and faith here, I can see it overall being a great week for us. For our development, I'll say. For our development and for strengthening our faith in ourselves and strengthening how we talk to ourselves, so that way our anxiety isn't overflowing. Our anxiety isn't taking over the party, I'm gonna go ahead and pull our affirmation that we can work with this week. You could write it down, screenshot it, however. It is so early in the morning, so like my throat is like not cooperating. What is the affirmation that the collective is needing? Oh, okay, so it looks like we got 2. We did get 2. All right, ready? My life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and to change. I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. I love this one. I love both of them, but I definitely love this one. What I'm seeing already is how like we are going to start this week off probably feeling a little bit frustrated, or just kind of not frustrated, but just feeling kind of like kind of anxious and kind of like on pins and needles. Maybe that's what I should say, like pins and needles. Like we're waiting to see what's going to happen. We're waiting to see like what is going to change for us. So I haven't even started shuffling the cards, and look who's here at the bottom. The High Priestess. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here, is that like we're gonna start off the week feeling a little bit flustered, anxious, not really knowing what's coming up next. But once we kind of calm down, and change our mindsets into faith, instead of like what we're anxious about or waiting for something wrong to happen, instead of having faith that something good is happening. I've seen this meme on Pinterest, and I feel like I should bring it up now because I loved it. And she has said, if I could find the link, I'm gonna put it down below. But on the Pinterest meme, she had basically said like, when you start saying every day like good things are coming to me, I expect good news, like she said, you'll be amazed at how much actual good news you bring to yourself, So instead of worrying about the things that haven't happened, or worrying because we don't have anything happening right now, or like there's no like drama or anything happening right now, instead of worrying about like the drama that's going on, or waiting for drama to happen, or looking for the other shoe to drop, like have faith that it won't. Have faith that anything that is going on outside around you is a mirror, is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. When you create peace and harmony in your mind, you can create peace and harmony around you. And I told you guys in the other video, like, this is a realistic channel, and I believe, and I'm a realistic reader, and I do believe that there are some things that are just out of our control, and some things that do make us anxious, and there is really no affirmation or anything that could pull us out of it, But the affirmations serve as a reminder, a kickstart, something that will put your brain, put your emotions, I'll give you an emotional response, I should say, that will kickstart you into remembering what you was actually supposed to be doing, instead of letting your ego and your mind and your fear talk you into being anxious, when your higher self is up there chilling, like, I'm trying to tell you to chill, but like you want to listen to the other people, so go off then. I feel like that's what your higher self is kind of sitting there like doing this week, like reminding you to chill. Like, I feel like this week is going to remind you to chill. That's what I should name this. Remind you to chill, okay? Chilling reminders. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot. It's my favorite part. So yeah, let's see how you guys see yourself today. Like, how are you starting off this week? What card is representing you this week? How are you guys starting off? Oh, last week it was King of Wands. Now this week, you guys, King of Swords. With this King of Swords, I'm seeing like you guys are getting like, I don't want to say ready, but you guys are budgeting, you guys are planning things ahead, planning out this next week, this next month ahead. I can imagine, so going around the holidays, for those of you that celebrate, like going around the holidays, running errands, cutting off things, and people that can't really get your energy right now because you are busy. You are busy focusing on structuring like this new routine, this new way of thinking. Like I was telling you earlier, like a higher perspective. I can see you guys like really trying to shift your mindset and work on like putting yourself in a good spot for the future. You're feeling like this is the time now, before things get too crazy or before the end of the year is up. But don't feel rushed to get stuff done, because 9 of Wands just came out in reverse in the Hierophant. Don't feel so rushed to get stuff done like right now in this month. Like, it's good that you're ready and that you're getting yourself together for it, but this really isn't a time to keep pushing yourself, to keep overworking yourself. Like, this is a time to kind of lean back and listen to what spirit has to tell you. Listen to what your higher self has to tell you. It's not so much of just a you thing right now. There's a divine energy that's also here working. It's not just so much a you right now. And with the Hierophant in reverse, what I'm seeing is like definitely faith, but definitely like you doing things in your own way. Like you can't, because everybody else is about to start making like New Year's resolutions or December resolutions. Like, it's good that you do. You should every month, I believe, or every few months you should check in and make sure you're on track with your goals. But what I'm seeing is like, instead of rushing to January, I feel like you are getting started and building something a little more consistent, a little more frequent than just a once a year or once a December and January type of thing. Let's see, what is a theme that will for you guys this week? Okay, so for the theme, 5 of Swords in reverse. So I'm seeing you guys not really giving into any arguments or like confrontations that might come up this week. I'm also seeing this as, because even though some of you might not be engaging in certain like arguments or certain like conversations that kind of make you feel uncomfortable, I'm seeing you low-key having this in your mind. Like, you're going back and forth with yourself. Like, you're having like doubts and fears in your mind about something. I'm seeing this also as anxiety. So this week, I feel like it's a matter of you building strength in your faith, building strength in yourself, to where anxiety can't win. If you are strong and confident in your choices, you are strong and you're confident in your divine guidance, and you're strong and you're confident in your life routine, your life habits that get you to this energy, get you to that goal that you're after, or get you to that place, that sweet spot that you're looking for. I feel like this is the week that's going to push you into that direction, Can you tell me a little bit more about the challenge this week with the 5 of Swords? Yeah, with you guys being challenged with you guys having 5 of Swords as the challenge coming up in reverse, I'm just seeing you guys like just holding your tongue and like not really trying to get into it with nobody. Somebody might try to come at you, but you really are kind of like, no, I'm not doing that shit today, not this week. I got other stuff going on in my mind, not this week. This week I'm going my own way. This week I'm getting some rest, focusing on myself. Like, this week I'm cutting out the bullshit, This week I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on what I'm needing to focus on, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to fight with you. Like, that's it. Some of you guys might also be challenged with like feeling a little disconnected, maybe from like close friends, not even just so much close friends, just people closer to you, or even just feeling kind of disconnected like with like in your day-to-day. You got the Devil card. Your guides want you to remember to not give in to anxiety, to not give in to fear, to remember when you are feeling disconnected, it's a time to come back. It's a time to come back, and it's a time to meditate, to be still, to rest, to do something fun. Like, it's not a time to be worrying about what other people are talking about. It's not a time to get sucked into overworking. It's not a time to get sucked into being like indulgent and bored. Like, it's not a time to get sucked into that. This card is your ancestors and your spirit guides, your spirit team, reminding you that temptation will be here this week. There will be something that will tempt you. I'm seeing it kind of being more of like in a conversation kind of way, like where you are trying not to say the wrong thing, or you're being tempted into slipping back like into old habits. Your ancestors want to remind you, like, don't do that. Like, just stay on the course, because you guys have the strength of the Chariot and the Sun. Strength of the Chariot and the Sun right here. And to me, what this is telling me is that you guys definitely figure it out. Like, instead of worrying about like the anxieties that's come in, or the stress that's come in, or dealing with low vibes, low energies. Hold on, dealing with low vibes, low energies, you guys are going to be focusing on your own light, your own self, cutting out the nonsense. Like, there is no nonsense this week. Your brain is clear so that you can hear what the divine is telling you. You can hear what your higher self is telling you, and it's telling you we're not doing that this week, because your life is a mirror. When you are for sure about yourself, when you are for sure that you are stable, when you are for sure that God is working for you, that your ancestors are working for you, you don't have nothing to be anxious about. You are at peace constantly. You are at peace always. It's a balance. It's not just a one-stop shop. You will get triggered, and you have to remember how to find your balance again, you know? So remember your strength. Remember to trust where you are being guided. Remember to be confident in where you are guided. Like, we're not always going to see where we're being headed or where we're being led to. But when you reconnect back with your spirit, when you reconnect back with yourself, because you ain't finna be doing none of that extra stuff this week. I can already see it now. Like, you ain't in the mood. I can see you guys not doing none of that extra stuff, and you really trying to be open, honest, and clear about what you want, what you're trying to manifest, you know? And sometimes the low vibe is really like what's throwing you guys off, or is what's making you feel like the other shoe is going to drop. What is the lesson in this week? Major arcanas this week too, so it's gonna feel kind of like destiny. I'm just kidding, but it's gonna feel like these things were meant to happen. Like, it might feel a little annoying at the time when somebody do come at you, and you do have to have that moment to be like, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna do this with you. I'm not finna play with myself either. I'm not finna argue with myself. I'm not finna do that. Like, I'm going to rest my brain. I am going to focus on having faith and confidence. I am going to focus on my light, and focus on what brings me joy, and focus on how I could turn my negatives into positive, turn my anxieties into sunshine, you know? You guys really not putting up with that. And the Hierophant is sticking out to me again, because like, you guys are going to feel like you are going against the grain. Like, you're not going with what everybody else is doing this week. You're kind of feeling the opposite, if that makes sense. And the lesson that I'm seeing you guys learn for this week, Page of Coins in reverse, definitely you guys are learning how to find your routine, find your schedule. Does not have to be hectic. In fact, it shouldn't be hectic right now. That's what this Devil card, I feel like, is also reminding you guys. Like, it is not a time to be trying to do like 85,000 different things. You're already going to be stretched a million different ways with family, with all these crazy things going on during the holidays. ways, crazy in a good way and crazy in a bad way. But you'll be so busy like doing all those other things. Like, this is not a time to frustrate yourself or overwork yourself thinking you could do all these different things. Like, this is a time to have fun, develop a routine, develop something light and easy. I feel like your routines should be changing like as your energy changes. Your energy is not going to be the same every single day. Honor your energy. Don't get lazy, but honor your energy. If you used to go to the gym for an hour, maybe you should try like a 15-minute hit. Maybe you should try something low impact. You know, if you usually work like 2 or 3 jobs, like maybe you should like kind of slow up. I do understand that for some people you have to work like that, but I'm just seeing like, you guys, the gift of this week, or the lesson of this week, is really for you guys to slow up and find a more smooth kind of routine, a smooth kind of habit with yourself, a way to smooth yourself into things. I'm gonna keep saying smooth. It's time for you guys to find a way to honor your energy and honor your goals at the same time. And the gift, what is the gift for the collective this week? Okay, the gift of the collective this week, 3 of Swords. I feel like this is going, after this week and learning how to stand up for yourself and learning how to be clear about your boundaries and learning, like, teaching yourself to not just tolerate whatever, just to not do whatever, just not to let anybody talk to you any kind of way, not to let you talk to you any kind of way. You guys at the end of this week will find yourself moving on. You'll find yourself stopping the self-sabotage. You'll find yourself bringing yourself out of that loop instead of keep going, keep holding on to the things, going into the arguments, going into the overworking, going into the temptation. Like, this is you guys moving on from it. You're no longer hurting yourself. You're no longer allowing yourself to be hurt and stay in these spaces. You're ready to cut the shit, you know? You're ready to cut it out. You're ready to stop hurting yourself. You're ready for it to stop hurting. You're ready for it to stop bothering you, for things to stop nagging on your brain. Like, you are really, really working this week to reconfigure how you heal, how you go about your habits, how you think about yourself. Yes, that's exactly what I'm seeing right now. I'm glad I kept talking. How you think about yourself is going to change how you feel about yourself, how you heal and move past, like, when people say stuff to hurt you, when you are tired and you are overworking yourself, when it feels lonely to go your own way and you feel like it's more of your friends, more of your family going this way and you're going that way, you know? Like, I feel like you're going to be okay with that and you're going to finally move on from those things. I'm going to pull one more card. Whoa, these two just fell out. It's okay. 9 of Swords and 4 of Wands. What I'm seeing with this is that you guys really are like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, something might be going good for you, or you might feel, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, you're feeling kind of like stabilized, but you're kind of like, oh shit, like what's finna happen, or why is this so like calm, you know, or just waiting for something to go wrong. But I'm trying to tell you, like, you should just be grateful for where you are and just wait a second. Guys are just feeling, it is that anxiety, it is that fear of what's going to happen. But I'm hearing like you guys should really just there's an inner stability that needs to happen. There's some inner work that needs to happen this week, to where you are able to redefine like what anxiety looks like for you. Like, just because you have anxiety doesn't mean you need to be anxious all the time. This week, your spirit guides and your higher self are asking you to find stability in where you are. Find stability within yourself, regardless of where you are, whether it's where you want to be or whether it's not where you want to be. Find stability there, because that is where your peace is at. That is where your stability is at. It is right with you right now. You create your future today, okay? So if you're creating an anxious future, it will show up for you. You will keep continuing to be anxious. But if you start tapping into this inner stability, tapping into this inner celebration for yourself, and realizing that your spirit only needs stability, your spirit only needs you. You have everything that you need right now. And sometimes you have to cut some things out. Sometimes you have to do it alone, and you have to have the faith in yourself to get it done. I'm gonna pull some energy cards and let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the energy around the collective this week. Uh-oh. Wow. So many. Thinking Man. I love this card because I feel like this is literally King of Swords, baby. King of Swords. The Thinking Man. I'm trying to pick them up for you guys. You see? King of Swords. The Thinking Man. This card is about learning. Like, you guys are either somebody's going to come and teach you something this week that's kind of low-key going to change like how you see things, change your perspective. I'm also seeing with this, like, there might be a guy that comes to you guys this week, or this could be you, could be a guy, just a masculine energy that comes to you this week and kind of sheds some light on a situation that really makes you be like, oh snap, like it changes how you think about it, is what I'm seeing with that card. Definitely a learning experience is coming for you guys this week, and I feel like what you learn is going to change your mind about certain things, change your perspective about certain things. So financial constraints came out a little sideways, so what I'm gonna say for this is budget your money. Budget your money. Not everything you see you need to buy for this holiday just because it's on sale don't mean that it needs to be for you, because if you didn't buy it before it was on sale, you might not still need it now. But I feel like if you're getting gifts for other people and this is like your bills and stuff like that, then that's cool. But if like you are eating out and you are shopping more than you should be, like, this is a week to kind of slow that up, because Christmas ain't even here yet, Holiday's not even here yet, so it's time to slow this up. And I was saying y'all earlier, like, this is like y'all cutting some stuff out. Like, there might be a budget that comes into play this week. Not all weeks, but this just might be a budget that comes into play for you guys this week. You might also be seeing 444 a lot. I don't know why that just pops into my head, but you might be seeing 444 a lot this week, or you might also be seeing 1010, and you might also be seeing 555. I seen 555 this morning before I even started this reading. So yeah. And so the other card that kind of flew out was your third chakra. This is your solar chakra, and this reminds me of what I was saying before from the tarot. Like, you guys are going to change your perspective of how you see yourself, how you show up with yourself. Like, you don't have to keep showing up in the same way anymore. You don't have to let other people tell you something that make you shift how you think, shift how you see yourself, shift how you feel. Like, your purpose, your goals, your confidence, your willpower is all right here inside of you. Right below your belly button is yellow. Another thing that came out for this week also is happy family. So I'm seeing if you guys don't have like kids, because you see the card, but if you guys don't have like kids and all that stuff, I'm seeing you guys spend a lot of time with people that mean a lot to you this week, whether it's phone calls, FaceTimes, like lunch dates, or even like just hanging out with each other. I'm seeing a lot of like friendly times, family times, quality moments with people that are close to you, which is needed sometimes to give you that boost, and this will show you like your life is a mirror. The people around you, and you have that peace and harmony inside of you already, when you cut that stuff out and you find your willpower and you change your perspective, like everybody that comes, the people that come to you and come around you will have that same energy as well and bring it right back to you. That's what I'm saying with happy family. I'm seeing like just the energy that you're giving to yourself is going to start showing in the people around you. Angel of Strength. It came out in reverse, and what I'm seeing with this is that your Strength card down here came out in reverse as well. What I'm seeing with this is in reverse is that you guys might feel like you don't have what it takes to pull yourself by the bootstraps, or you don't have what you need to you don't have what it is, like you're not there yet. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I'm not there yet. Like, I don't have this. Like, that's what I'm hearing. I'm not there yet. I haven't lost these 15 pounds. I haven't got that job that I wanted. I haven't moved into that house that I wanted. I haven't started this. I haven't even begun to even plan what I'm trying to do next. Like, I'm hearing stuff like that. Like, I have no idea, like, what I'm doing. I have no idea, like, where to start. I haven't even got there yet. And that's okay, because like I was saying earlier, like sometimes there's not a time to keep pushing against the energy, pushing. It's a time to let it come, let it flow. And with the Strength card in reverse and with this card in reverse, it's talking about having that courage to soften up, having that courage to allow yourself to let things come to you. And if they don't come to you, it takes another level of courage and bravery to let it pass you by. Like, because something is offered to you, it doesn't mean that it's always for you. And if you see other people being offered something, it does not mean that it's for you. That just means that it's another option that's out there in the world, and it's for somebody else. And we clap for others and we say congratulations to others. So I want to say, with the Angel of Strength in reverse and with Strength in reverse, that some of you guys might be feeling a little jealous, and that's okay, because jealousy is a natural feeling, but it's what you do with it that's what matters. When you are feeling jealous of somebody, or you're feeling like somebody else has things, or you're feeling not as confident in your own like personal power, your own inner power, your inner strength, like, instead of feeling that woe is me type of energy, instead of feeling that, oh, I don't know what to do, or I haven't even started that, like, cut that shit out. Like, cut it out. It's not time for that. Like, I get it. I get like that too. I get in those spaces where I don't know what I'm feeling insecure, I'm feeling down, and I'm seeing other people do what I do, or do other things that I like, and they're doing it better than me. They're looking better than me, but that is literally a perspective, and that is what you are trying to shift this week, is your perspective. You are moving on from how you talking to yourself, from how you thinking about yourself, how you feeling about yourself, and you are building up that inner strength to where you are going to feel confident and feel loved and feel sure in yourself. Chariot card, you are going to feel bright in yourself. The Sun card, you are going to heal that energy to where you are able to move around and move on from it this week. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, is that you guys are really trying to move past like those certain energies. And I'm still hearing 444, and I'm picturing it in my mind randomly while I'm talking. So you guys really might be seeing 444 a lot, or 44 is what I'm also hearing too. But yeah, okay, let's pull some surrender cards. I love this deck. Let's pull some surrender cards. But I'm really seeing you guys come out of it. I'm seeing that this week that it might be a little triggering for you, and it might be a little temptation coming for you, or somebody says something that might hurt your feelings, or makes you think, or you might say something to yourself that hurts your own feelings. But I'm seeing you guys like work through it. What does the collective need to surrender? Ciao. King of Swords, surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. What else is this collective being asked to surrender to? Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. When you refocus on that peace, you are going to realign yourself. I'm telling you, it is not always easy. And I know, like me with the cards and saying it to you like it sounds really woo-woo and positive, but like, these are reminders from your spirit. Like, this is not telling you what to do. These are reminders. They're telling you about the energy around you. And when you can control your negative thoughts, when you can have one come up and you cut it out and you let the divine come in and you move on from these feelings, move on from thinking about this way about yourself and about your situations. And your last card is surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic within us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes just from being you. Surrender to the magic of who you are. And that's exactly what is going to happen for us this week. Ashe. I want to pull one more for you guys, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up. And I want to pull a self-care card for you guys, because I feel like this week we might need a little extra self-care, a little extra healing love. And let's see what they got for us. What is the collective needing to tap into for their self-care this week, Spirit? What self-care is the collective needing to tap into? Ooh. Your intuition. You can tap into this. You can use divination tools. You can meditate. You can visualize. You can honestly lay still and do breath work. I have a video about meditating, and I recommended this app called Insight Timer. And it has breath work challenges. It has like different yoga. It has sound frequencies. Like, has different things that you can use to help yourself tap into your intuition, to calm yourself, to soothe yourself into that. And the other card that came out was create art. Yes, you don't have to be no artist. You can literally draw, make something, make a collage. There's so many ways you can be creative and be artistic now. It's literally wild. It's so wild how many ways you can make things. Make something with your hands. Have fun. Relax, Let go of that anxiety. Do something with your hands. One more self-care card. Oh, and that one was easy. It just came right on out. Chanting. You don't have to say but what you can do is you can repeat your affirmations to yourself. You can repeat I am safe to myself. You can repeat I am clear to myself. You can repeat like certain phrases that mean something to you, that spark something for you, and you can use those to chant with, to meditate with. It's basically just giving your mind and your mouth and your throat chakra something to do while you're meditating. Because for me, sometimes it's hard to just sit there and do it. Some days I do chant because it's easy to, it gives my mind and my throat something to do instead of like twiddling your thumbs and getting distracted, So I would definitely try chanting, open up that throat chakra, get clear, clear out that energy, clear out that throat center, so you're able to express your boundaries this week, and with yourself and with other people. Okay, you guys, that was our reading for this week ahead. I hope that it helps you this week. I hope that it resonates with you this week. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm so grateful to continue to keep making videos for you guys. And I'll see you guys in another video. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you next time.